dass ich anständig meine Zeit verwendet habe im Dienste meines Volkes. Gib du jetzt deine Stimme ab. Wenn ja, dann tritt für mich ein, so wie ich für dich eingetreten bin.
A 2-week-old unrefrigerated pie.
Smart ways to live.
Mama liked to party when you were in her belly, drinking she did some. Mama liked to party when you were in her belly, that's why you are dumb.
Du meine Arbeit für richtig hältst, ob du glaubst, dass ich fleißig gewesen bin, dass ich gearbeitet habe, dass ich mich in diesen Jahren für dich eingesetzt habe, dass ich anständig meine Zeit verwendet habe im Dienste meines Volkes. Gib du jetzt deine Stimme ab. Wenn ja, dann tritt für mich ein, so wie ich für dich eingetreten bin.
A 2-week-old unrefrigerated pie.
Smart ways to live.
Mama liked to party when you were in her belly, drinking she did some. Mama liked to party when you were in her belly, that's why you are dumb.
Du meine Arbeit für richtig hältst, ob du glaubst, dass ich fleißig gewesen bin, dass ich gearbeitet habe, dass ich mich in diesen Jahren für dich eingesetzt habe, dass ich anständig meine Zeit verwendet habe im Dienste meines Volkes. Gib du jetzt deine Stimme ab. Wenn ja, dann tritt für mich ein, so wie ich für dich eingetreten bin.
A 2-week-old unrefrigerated pie.
Smart ways to live.
Mama liked to party when you were in her belly, drinking she did some. Mama liked to party when you were in her belly, that's why you are dumb.
Du meine Arbeit für richtig hältst, ob du glaubst, dass ich fleißig gewesen bin, dass ich gearbeitet habe, dass ich mich in diesen Jahren für dich eingesetzt habe, dass ich anständig meine Zeit verwendet habe im Dienste meines Volkes. Gib du jetzt deine Stimme ab. Wenn ja, dann tritt für mich ein, so wie ich für dich eingetreten bin.
A 2-week-old unrefrigerated pie.
Smart ways to live.
Mama liked to party when you were in her belly, drinking she did some. Mama liked to party when you were in her belly, that's why you are dumb.
Du meine Arbeit für richtig hältst, ob du glaubst, dass ich fleißig gewesen bin, dass ich gearbeitet habe, dass ich mich in diesen Jahren für dich eingesetzt habe, dass ich anständig meine Zeit verwendet habe im Dienste meines Volkes. Gib du jetzt deine Stimme ab. Wenn ja, dann tritt für mich ein, so wie ich für dich eingetreten bin.
The 2-week-old unrefrigerated pie.
Smart ways to live.
Mama liked to party when you were in her belly. Drinking she did some. Mama liked to party when you were in her belly. That's why you are dumb.
Du meine Arbeit für richtig hältst, ob du glaubst, dass ich fleißig gewesen bin, dass ich gearbeitet habe, dass ich mich in diesen Jahren für dich eingesetzt habe, dass ich anständig meine Zeit verwendet habe im Dienste meines Volkes. Gib du jetzt deine Stimme ab. Wenn ja, dann tritt für mich ein, so wie ich für dich eingetreten bin.
The 2-week-old unrefrigerated pie.
Smart ways to live.
Mama liked to party when you were in her belly. Drinking she did some. Mama liked to party when you were in her belly. That's why you are dumb.
Du meine Arbeit für richtig hältst, ob du glaubst, dass ich fleißig gewesen bin, dass ich gearbeitet habe, dass ich mich in diesen Jahren für dich eingesetzt habe, dass ich anständig meine Zeit verwendet habe im Dienste meines Volkes. Gib du jetzt deine Stimme ab. Wenn ja, dann tritt für mich ein, so wie ich für dich eingetreten bin.
The 2-week-old unrefrigerated pie.
Smart ways to live.
Mama liked to party when you were in her belly. Drinking she did some. Mama liked to party when you were in her belly. That's why you are dumb.
Du meine Arbeit für richtig hältst, ob du glaubst, dass ich fleißig gewesen bin, dass ich gearbeitet habe, dass ich mich in diesen Jahren für dich eingesetzt habe, dass ich anständig meine Zeit verwendet habe im Dienste meines Volkes. Gib du jetzt deine Stimme ab. Wenn ja, dann tritt für mich ein, so wie ich für dich eingetreten bin.
The 2-week-old unrefrigerated pie.
Smart ways to live.
Mama liked to party when you were in her belly. Drinking she did some. Mama liked to party when you were in her belly. That's why you are dumb.
Du meine Arbeit für richtig hältst, ob du glaubst, dass ich fleißig gewesen bin, dass ich gearbeitet habe, dass ich mich in diesen Jahren für dich eingesetzt habe, dass ich anständig meine Zeit verwendet habe im Dienste meines Volkes. Gib du jetzt deine Stimme ab. Wenn ja, dann tritt für mich ein, so wie ich für dich eingetreten bin.
The 2-week-old unrefrigerated pie.
Smart ways to live.
Mama liked to party when you were in her belly, drinking she did some. Mama liked to party when you were in her belly, that's why you are dumb.
Du meine Arbeit für richtig hältst, ob du glaubst, dass ich fleißig gewesen bin, dass ich gearbeitet habe, dass ich mich in diesen Jahren für dich eingesetzt habe, dass ich anständig meine Zeit verwendet habe im Dienste meines Volkes. Gib du jetzt deine Stimme ab. Wenn ja, dann tritt für mich ein, so wie ich für dich eingetreten bin.
Eat a 2-week-old unrefrigerated pie.
Smart ways to live.
Mama liked to party when you were in her belly, drinking she did some. Mama liked to party when you were in her belly, that's why you are dumb.
Because they're clippers and it keeps
Du meine Arbeit für richtig hältst, ob du glaubst, dass ich fleißig gewesen bin, dass ich gearbeitet habe, dass ich mich in diesen Jahren für dich eingesetzt habe, dass ich anständig meine Zeit verwendet habe im Dienste meines Volkes. Gib du jetzt deine Stimme ab. Wenn ja, dann tritt für mich ein, so wie ich für dich eingetreten bin.
Eat a 2-week-old unrefrigerated pie.
Smart ways to live.
Mama liked to party when you were in her belly, drinking she did some. Mama liked to party when you were in her belly, that's why you are dumb.
Du meine Arbeit für richtig hältst, ob du glaubst, dass ich fleißig gewesen bin, dass ich gearbeitet habe, dass ich mich in diesen Jahren für dich eingesetzt habe, dass ich anständig meine Zeit verwendet habe im Dienste meines Volkes. Gib du jetzt deine Stimme ab. Wenn ja, dann tritt für mich ein, so wie ich für dich eingetreten bin.
Eat a 2-week-old unrefrigerated pie.
Smart ways to live.
Mama liked to party when you were in her belly, drinking she did some. Mama liked to party when you were in her belly, that's why you are dumb.
Du meine Arbeit für richtig hältst, ob du glaubst, dass ich fleißig gewesen bin, dass ich gearbeitet habe, dass ich mich in diesen Jahren für dich eingesetzt habe, dass ich anständig meine Zeit verwendet habe im Dienste meines Volkes. Gib du jetzt deine Stimme ab. Wenn ja, dann tritt für mich ein, so wie ich für dich eingetreten bin.
Eat a 2-week-old unrefrigerated pie.
Smart ways to live.
Mama liked to party when you were in her belly, drinking she did some. Mama liked to party when you were in her belly, that's why you are dumb.
meine Arbeit für richtig hältst, ob du glaubst, dass ich fleißig gewesen bin, dass ich gearbeitet habe, dass ich mich in diesen Jahren für dich eingesetzt habe, dass ich anständig meine Zeit verwendet habe im Dienste meines Volkes. Gib du jetzt deine Stimme ab. Wenn ja, dann tritt für mich ein, so wie ich für dich eingetreten bin.
Eat a 2-week-old unrefrigerated pie.
Smart ways to live.
Mama liked to party when you were in her belly, drinking she did some. Mama liked to party when you were in her belly, that's why you are dumb.
Du meine Arbeit für richtig hältst, ob du glaubst, dass ich fleißig gewesen bin, dass ich gearbeitet habe, dass ich mich in diesen Jahren für dich eingesetzt habe, dass ich anständig meine Zeit verwendet habe im Dienste meines Volkes. Gib du jetzt deine Stimme ab. Wenn ja, dann tritt für mich ein, so wie ich für dich eingetreten bin.
Welcome to Dad Shootin' Shit. We've got a Taco Tuesday edition. Canada is fucked. Have you seen Kyle? He is this high. Sorry, inside joke. Anyway, I want to welcome the man to my right. Monsieur Frenchman. Monsieur Nicholas. Say hi, Nick.
Bonjour, everyone.
Fucking Frenchie. And the man of many words. To my left. Wonderful, wonderful Will. Say hi, Will.
Hey.
It's never going to change. I'm sorry, I think I broke him. But that's okay. So, yeah, we've got an interesting week. Like I said, have you seen Kyle? He's this high.
He's tough.
Careful, you're not drinking yet and you're knocking shit over.
That's okay. It's closed.
It's closed. Okay. So yeah, we were on a Tuesday night. So hopefully going forward. Hang on.
Yeah, we're doubling down, baby.
Yeah, we've got some technical difficulties going on here.
Family-friendly Tuesdays.
Anyway, we're gonna have to deal with the buttons on the top. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna do Taco Tuesday hopefully from now on, and we're also doing a Friday night special. So yeah, welcome boys, welcome. Welcome to Canada. We are the new country in the new country.
Right.
I am just with my friends Hans Franz. We're going to pump you up. What a fucking weekend.
Oh.
You know what's funny? All those memes all Friday afternoon was, have you seen Kyle? He's this tall.
Oh.
And they was doing it in Ottawa. Woo! Yeah. So we are now on, give you a hint on some of our platforms. You're watching us live now on Twitch. We're watching us live now on Rumble on 2 accounts, on Clutch 1966, which we had our start following of. And there's also a Dad Shootin' Shit one now that's been done. We've also got ourselves on Instagram. So hello, Instagrammers. If you're watching, say hi. If you're not, then too fucking bad about ya. This goes out to the gentleman that says the $600 million that we gave to Ukraine is to have to do with the defense budget.
Oh.
You defend yourself, not someone else. Anyway, we'll get into that a little bit later.
Right, yeah.
And then we're also on Dad Shootin' Shit on Facebook. And if you're watching us on the monetary system of YouTube, say hi. We are soon going to be having a monetary system going on, so hopefully we'll get around and start getting reimbursed for some of this investment that we spent a lot of money on. Anyway.
You did trick it.
It was not me. It was my brother. You will see him later. He has the big beard. He's actually in town. He's actually up in Fort McNally. He's going to be coming down on the Monday.
Yeah, I know. We're doubling down and give everybody got two.
Your brother's actually coming down?
Yeah, he's here.
Oh, right on.
I just picked up an ovation for him. There's a guy that he's been pissed off ever since he sold his ovation and they don't make them anymore. So some dude had one on sale and he said, "Oh, can you where is it?" And he said, "It's here in Edmonton."
What's an ovation?
Ovation is an acoustic guitar. 80s hair metal. Bon Jovi, all those guys, they played ovations when they did acoustic stuff.
Okay.
Because it's a slimmer body. It's partly fiberglass and partly wood, but they plugged it in to get, the sound behind it. So all that acoustic guitar stuff from like Dead or Alive and all that kind of stuff, that's all done on ovations.
Isn't that what's his name? Richmond, north of Richmond?
No.
Is that what he's playing?
No, he was playing, he is playing what they call a Nashville, I call it a Nashville pot guitar. So basically, it's a steel body guitar, but they have a thing called a pie plate, they call it.
Yeah.
And as you turn it inside, you get different tone levels out of it.
Okay.
So that's like just a Nashville guitar kind of thing. But anyway, we kind of got a little weird on that one.
Right. A little off topic.
No, a little off topic, but that's okay. But anyway, where was I? So yeah, we were on YouTube and Dad Shoot Shit on Facebook, Instagram.
And we're trying to double down to give the audience a couple show a week now.
And we're trying to move the platform up a bit more so we can be on a bit more often. Hang on a second here. I want to make sure my comments are on. All right, so our comments are on. Nick, I don't know if you want to put Instagram on and just monitor the Instagram side.
I'll do one Rumble and then I'll check Instagram.
Just check Instagram on that side of it. So yeah, anybody, all you guys on the opening, kind of you noticed is our new friend, our leader. I'm gonna burn it in hell for that overdub that I did of him, but it is what it is, right?
Okay.
Okay, what?
His guitar. It's called. Sorry, it was bugging me. It's called a resonator or a dobro.
Yeah, and the slang term is a Nashville flat top.
Right on.
Because it's that southern Nashville kind of twangy, right? But anyway, yeah. Well, normally we're trying to keep we're actually going to do just a little whiskey tonight, boys, because we get a little too loose and I want to thank our sponsor, at least, 97th Street Liquor, for being crazy enough to sponsor this internet web show. And once again, our platforms. Don't forget to smash that fucking like button, man. Come on. Ooh, Nick's getting pushed. Nick, I'm crushing you. Crush.
What did I do? What did I do?
Crush.
When am I crushing you?
Crush.
Every time he looks up,
Oh, I
it
see it
disappears.
there. I'm just getting hammered. Oh.
And then once again on our Facebook. And then, like I said, Rumble. God love your Rumble. The truth will always be there if Rumble doesn't get bought by the communists. Anyway, we're just having a little teetotaler sampler.
Yeah.
Cracking open the Dark Oak Lot 40.
Ooh,
Just enough to wet the whiskle.
right on. I'm good with that.
Oh, yeah.
No ice tonight, so sip it gently.
Yeah.
That's the best way to drink good whiskey. They call that neat.
No, I had to tell my wife that if we're going to double down on the podcast, especially on the weekdays,
You had to give her
I
more
had
money?
to make sure. Well, that was my first option if she didn't really feel that was right. But I said, no, go there. It's going to be quick. I'm going to come back home like nothing happened because sometime
We're just doing this.
I come back home after the podcast on the big podcast.
Right?
And I'm feeling it a little bit.
A little bit. A little bit. Okay.
There's days I'm surprised you can make it from my car to your front door.
Oh, seriously. It's just, it's my French accent when I speak. You guys think it's really bad.
No,
but
it's
I'm just brand new.
It's your.
I come back home. I
We
play
love
some
you.
Modern Warfare with my son, and everything's good.
Right on.
Awesome.
Get
I
the
go
Grey-
straight to bed.
Get the Grey Goose vodka and just usually no.
I tried to get laid, but I get kicked out of bed. I'm not allowed to touch her when I'm drunk. Anyway,
Actually,
do me a
my-
favor. Hit that bottom right button on your screen.
Mine
Yeah, bottom right button. Bottom left button.
bottom left.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Nice.
No, it's
DSP button.
the the DSP button. Just touch it. There you go.
There we go.
Do the same for Nick, will you? He's not drunk yet, but he still fucked it up.
You told me bottom left. Oh,
I had to hit it like twice, 2 or 3 times.
Okay. There we go. They got that nonsense.
You know what? Actually, the one I did before you did, it makes my screen brighter. Actually, it was nice. I can see better on the camera. So
Oh, mine too.
check the monitor. Anyway. Cheers, boys.
cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Welcome to Nazi Canada.
So I was gonna shave. I was gonna leave a little bit because I thought with my hair I was looking a little bit,
Let me tell you the answer.
Trudeau, the only Nazi sympathizer in all of NATO.
I love the
I don't think so.
You know the long ovation. What do you call it? An ovation. When you clap for somebody.
Oh, yeah, no ovation.
ovation?
It
Yeah.
was like beautiful, man. I was like, fuck.
The standing ovation for the Nazi.
Yeah, but
Friendly
when,
fire
when,
show,
when everybody, well, actually, we'll get into that in a second. Let me give you a little antidote. So,
Yes, please. Yeah.
89, early 9. Well, when did the Berlin Wall come down? So, anyway, I was in Halifax when the Berlin Wall came down. My boss was Jewish from Poland. I'm from Czechoslovakia. His dad was a Holocaust survivor. I've seen that tattoo. So,
That tattoo.
that tattoo.
Oh, the serial number?
The numbers.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He lost his first family in it, lost his brother, and lost his sister.
You said what year? 89, you said?
I know when the Berlin Wall came down. I remember it coming down when I was in Halifax.
It was 89.
89.
November 9th.
Okay. So, October, I was dared to have the Hitler mustache and dress like a Nazi.
Oh shit. Yeah, you.
In Berlin?
No.
in Halifax.
With my Czechoslovakian boss, his Holocaust survivor dad, in Halifax with an Israeli Jew.
Right. And you were there.
And me and another white guy were the only white people that worked in the restaurant.
Okay.
So we were going to a Halloween party, which is at Marmar's and Marmar's place. Hey, Marmar, if you're actually listening, look, I fucking aged horrible, didn't I? But anyway, where's my thing here? So anyway, what happened is that Solomon, who was the Jewish guy from Israel, his mom used to send us a brick of hash every month, so it was fucking awesome. And so she, let's get rid of that. He said, he goes, you know what? He goes, you're skinny like Hitler. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, what about it? He goes, I'll give you $500 if you shave your mustache. and put a Nazi swastika on your shoulder.
Holy fuck. Oh, sorry, man.
Go to the Halloween party like that?
Come to work.
Damn it. Yeah, so
I come to work.
You made $500, didn't you?
I mean,
I bet you did.
yeah, and quarter brick of hash work too. So I came to work, and Pavel just kind of fucking just flew it off the thing, just rode off, stuck it off his shoulder. Called his dad, said, "Don't come to work." Called his wife, said, "Don't come to work." And I go, "Why?" Because whatever. So whatever. So
Greg's
anyway,
an asshole.
So anyway, we go after. So we work. We get off about 11 o'clock. We go upstairs to Mamar's place, and we're smoking weed and shit like that. And I'm getting fucking hammered. Solomon starts freaking out. He gets like, "That's too real. Take it off. Shave your mustache." I'm like, "You told me to wear
something.
it. Fucking shave your mustache." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I forgot that I was fucking dressed like fucking Hitler.
Right.
I go, "Well, Halloween's about scary people, isn't it? Can't be no getting no more demon than fucking than Adolf."
Can't be no worse than...
Oh, dude, he had such a fucking panic attack. He was so fucking mad. He threatened me with a fucking butcher knife. He was going to fucking kill me if I didn't fucking shave. So I went into the bathroom, got fucking Marmar's lady fucking bit, went, tore the fucking thing off.
yeah.
Went and grabbed some fucking gray makeup and fucking turned myself into a zombie.
You don't even know where that blade was before you shaved your mustache.
I didn't care.
Didn't matter at that point.
I would have ate it anyway. So that's my side story.
Jeez.
But yeah, it's been interesting. So who's been following the news?
I am, but I mean, I have a
Did
little.
not see that coming.
I have a little bit. I had a little bit of detail about what happened.
Yep.
But I have no clue why that guy was there, who invited him. So I'm missing a little bit. I'm missing a little bit of detail.
My understanding is that Friday was some kind of event. And
No, what it was is Zelensky was there.
yeah, but it was almost like there was an open call, almost. So the guy that came had made a request to come.
No.
Right? Hold on. This is my understanding.
Okay.
Is he had made a request to come,
Okay.
and the speaker
Anthony Roja.
had
Rota.
picked him
Yeah.
out of whoever because
Okay.
it was.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's supposed to be more people there, or you just got to pick one special person.
Anthony,
Everybody got to
you're
bring
talking
one,
about the House of
right?
Speaker is Anthony.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rota.
But yeah, so because Zelensky was there,
Yeah.
basically people got to come to listen to him, is my understanding.
Right.
So
Okay.
there was a free
Because
seat
there was supposed to be a
open
big
for
list of
spec-
people that were coming.
There was a whole bunch of people up in the balcony.
Yeah.
There was a lot in it. There was a lot in the balcony. So, my favorite thing about this whole situation was, I'm personally believe that with Anthony Rota is that he never picked this guy to come, because if you watch the video of him announcing him, when he said part of the Ukrainian army that fought against the Nazis, fought against the Russians. When he said that, there was an ever slight pause and his eyebrow went up, and he realized exactly what he just said, and realized that the only people fighting against Russia
Were the Nazis.
Yeah, I saw that actually in the
Yeah.
video. He
Yeah.
did pause. He was reading something.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was.
He was reading his name,
Yeah,
right? And that
yeah.
kind of stuff, right? So, what's it, Humperdon, whatever his fucking name is? I can't remember.
I don't know.
But anyway, so yeah, this is
Sorry, just to stop you. So,
Yep.
the Russian back then was not the Soviet Union yet.
USSR.
Yeah, they were the Soviet Union.
They were Soviet
They were
Union.
still-
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Soviet.
it was not-
That was the Soviet Union then.
Right? Okay.
Yes.
And it wasn't until the fall of the Soviet Union in the 80s that they switched their name to Russia. Russia kept that motherland, and then they gave up Czechoslovakia, and they gave up Ukraine, and they gave up all that part of the world. Now, I could be wrong on some of it because I'm not 100% historian right now with all my notes.
It's like how England is the UK.
Correct.
The UK is more than just England.
Right. It's England, Ireland, Scotland.
Russia was the Soviet Union.
Yep.
But the Soviet Union was more than just Russia. It was a country within the Soviet Union.
Yeah, but like the guys paused. But my understanding is back then, no matter which country you were, everybody were fighting. Just the Germany. They were fighting the German, right?
No. The alliance.
The Japanese were fighting with the
that's
Germans.
right. Yeah.
The Axis were Japan and Germany.
Yeah, that's
There
right.
was more than that, wasn't there?
No, I think it was only just those two.
Nobody were worried. Nobody were worried about Russia back then. They were more worried about the German, right? I mean, it's just for me. It sounds weird to say I was fighting the Russian.
Okay, in the 40s.
During the German.
In the 40s, in World War II, Russia was neutral until Hitler invaded them. Right, and then they divided, and that was the downfall of Russia of Hitler, because he divided his forces. But once Russia got in the game, you might want to watch the one. What's that one with Jude? I think it's Jude Law's into about being a sniper. I watch it all the time. I love it. Basically, what it was is that Hitler moved almost into Stalingrad.
Well, that's what I mean, because he wanted to control the whole world.
Right, but he almost moved into Stalingrad, and when he moved into Stalingrad, he thought he was going to have it done before fall. And then he came across the Russian army, which basically, the way Russia was, if I was ahead of you, I had the gun, and you were behind me with the bullets. And then when I died, you picked up the gun.
Yeah.
Right, and that's what they did, was the force of people, and they forced people on it. Yep.
So is Ukraine was not Russia before?
Ukraine was part of it.
Okay, so I mean the fight between
Germany
and Russia didn't give.
Germany went in and invaded Ukraine, invaded Poland.
Okay.
Right, which is all part of Russia at the time. This is why they speak German. I mean German. Fuck. This is why they speak Russian or slang of it. Right. Mm-hmm. And Hitler went into it and invaded it.
So the Waffen were hired. So they invaded Ukraine.
Nope.
And then
that's a different story. Okay. The Waffen SS. Okay. First of all, SS was a volunteer group. You had to volunteer to be an SS agent, right? Some fucking nitwick on TikTok was saying, well, he might have been drafted and then he volunteered. No, you volunteered to SS because you believed in their values, and their values is that Jewish people, blacks,
subhuman,
Asians, gays, all that were subhuman, and
cause of all your
problems, cause of all the evil, and the great white race.
Yeah.
Right? The same as fucking Klaus Schwab's dad was all part of that fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they
Aryan
were
nations.
Sorry, stop. I'm watching that TV show on Netflix, and they're talking about the police. The German were invading cities, and then they were hiring police from there, and those guys didn't know they were bringing them in the forest.
Yeah, but
they didn't know they were gonna shot.
Right.
And it's not what they wanted to do.
He's not saying all the forces for the Nazis.
This is specific for SS.
Yeah,
specific. There was Hitler, Himmler.
Yeah.
Right? Himmler developed the SS.
Okay.
So the SS, or the Waffen, or whatever it's fucking called, I did a TikTok on it.
Was that a super brainwash division of people?
It's not brainwash. No? I did a TikTok version of that. And basically what they were basically the honor guard for Hitler.
They actually truly believed the whole.
You are pure blood through and through. Okay. But they were the honor guard for Hitler.
They were not brainwashed. No. They were full believers.
They're full believers. Okay. So they were the honor guard for Hitler, and then they developed to the point that they're actually an own state in themselves. And what I mean by an own state, taking comparison of, is they were basically like a province in Canada.
Holy shit.
Of just pure fucking SS. We're going against them. We're at that shit and everything else, right? So that was his group. And then his leader... let me get my notes up here again here now.
While you're looking for that real quick here, you won't believe how many fucking countries were involved with the Axis powers.
I don't know.
So the major Axis powers were Germany, or German.
Can you
German
define
Reich.
Axis power?
There's Axis and Allies. Axis of
Those
evil.
are two sides in the World War II.
Right? Axis of evil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? Was German, Japan, Italy, Spain. Spain was in it.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's not listed here, but
Okay, Spain was part of it. That's where all the Nazis fucking led to when they got out.
So German Reich, Kingdom of Italy, Empire of Japan. That's the major powers. And then under other Axis states, we got the Kingdom of Hungary,
Yep.
Kingdom of Romania, Kingdom of Bulgaria, Republic of Finland, the Slovak Republic, the independent state of Croatia, and the Kingdom of Thailand.
Okay, well, Thailand.
Thailand doesn't have a military, do they?
No, Thailand and Japan. Japan invaded Thailand. They own Thailand, right? Same as, and the other stuff that you named was basically all the invasions of what Hitler did,
Yeah.
right? So anyway, let's get back to this 14th Grenadier Division of the SS, or First Galaxen. So basically, they were a division divided up, and then when they went into Ukraine, they changed their name to the Ukrainian Republic Army, or whatever you want to call it, right?
Okay.
So after World War I, basically this started in Hungary. Where is it? Where's those fucking pictures?
What are you trying to find?
Hang on. Commanders and personnel. Here we go. So the Reichsführer, or the leader, was Heinrich Himmler, right? This is the guy that fucking killed like 500,000 Jews. But he wasn't the worst one. The worst one was the leader of the 14th Grenadier Division of Waffen SS, Galizin, Otto van Wachter. So Baron Otto van Wachter was an Austrian lawyer, politician, and high-ranking member of the SS party. He participated in the extermination of the Jews in the final solution. Basically, he did himself like another 500,000 to it. Here we go. He ordered the expulsion of 68,000 Polish Jews. Another 15 was created remaining in the ghettos that he designed. He designed the ghettos of the Jewish ghettos, right? Where they put all the Jews into it, and then they starved them out and called them rats and less than human.
Oh, okay. So,
So anyway,
he was
he
creating a
was-
situation, so they were looking really bad, right?
He was the leader of that what's the fucking dude's name? Oh, fuck me.
You're right, by the way. It is volunteers.
Yes, volunteers only for SS.
Yeah.
So Hunka, the Canadian veteran, basically it was his boss. And after the war, he somehow scammed his way into Canada and lived up in northern Ontario.
Is this for real?
For real.
Holy shit.
Now, he's 98 years old.
Oh, that's the guy that was there.
That's the guy.
He didn't fly in Canada. He
lives
already
here. He's a Canadian citizen.
Holy shit! Oh, okay. That's what I was
This
saying earlier.
dirty fucking Nazi Jew killer is a fucking Canadian citizen.
lot of
he was not part of the paperclip or anything.
Nothing to do with paperclip.
Okay.
A lot of the Nazi.
Hang on. Everybody keeps talking about Operation Paperclip. Operation Paperclip took all the fucking scientists. They didn't take the fucking soldiers. They didn't take the guys that went around and exterminated people. They took the scientists and brought them here. And that was brought into the States. I don't think any of them was here brought into Canada. Right? So.
No, but a lot of the high-ranking officials from the Nazis that wanted to escape prosecution.
A lot of them came here. No, a lot of them end up in South America.
Did they?
Yeah, you got to watch the series Hunting for Hitler.
Heard a lot came here too.
No, I can't remember the guy's name. He's a former sniper scout kind of thing, and they did this 4-part series on Hunting for Hitler, and they went to Dignidad or something that's in South America, which is actually a German town where everybody speaks German.
Oh,
in Chile.
In Chile.
I
saw one. So yeah, okay.
So they got all that stuff.
Hunting Hitler television series.
Yeah. So
it's on YouTube and Google.
Yeah. So watch it. It's fucking awesome. and if you believe their conspiracy theory that Hitler never burned.
So
Hitler never burned.
Since it
But anyway,
was extremely limited
yeah.
to go in the parliament, and then there's a severe vetting process. How is that?
They're supposed to be.
Ding, 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 ding. The winner of the new prize is Mr. Sincere. Everybody is heavily vetted to go in the House of Parliament.
Now, and
Even to watch, you're heavily vetted to go in. I probably could not get into there because of my views against Trudeau. My open views against Trudeau.
Well, apparently they wouldn't Google you. So
I don't want to go against the Conservative Party, but would it be possible that it was set up by another party to get that guys in?
No,
I doubt it.
It was set up by Trudeau because Trudeau met the guy the day before.
Oh, he did? Oh, okay.
Trudeau had a meeting with him for like an hour before.
I just want to make sure it's not going to backfire and it's fucking sideways.
No. Trudeau had a meeting with him the day before for about an hour. But anyway, this Nazi, and I don't care what they say, and they put me down on it, but this is the truth.
yeah, it is. It's
No, but everybody's
it's a matter of fact.
But
not
on
an
social
insult.
media stuff, everybody's saying Yahtzee. It's not a fucking Yahtzee. It's not a game. It's
What's
a
a fucking Yahtzee?
So they can't say Nazi, so they won't get knocked down.
Because you get
After
banned.
party.
It's like people, they don't.
You can't say the N-word.
You can
Yeah.
say gay, you can say...
You can't-
No, not that. But you can't say the N-word, right? You say the N-word on social media.
You can only say the
You can't
N-word
say-
if you're black.
No. You can't say gun. You can't say bullet. You can't say murdered. You can't say rape.
Yeah, because now the new words is unalive.
Right.
He
Yeah.
unalived himself.
Because it
Right.
triggers the automatic, like, you said something wrong, we're gonna punish you.
Oh, I see.
Right. Flag your statement or whatever. So that's why everybody talks in stupid terms.
Yeah.
The weak language, I call it. So anyway, he is. Where was I? So this Nazi fled Germany at the end of the war, snuck his ass over here, and he's up in North Bay, Ontario, right?
Wow.
So he's up living in his life for the last 70 fucking years,
That's ridiculous.
right? He's 98 years old, living in North Bay, Ontario.
Right, because when did World War II end?
1945. 45.
Yeah, so.
So my dad, who fought in the 147th Royal Newfoundland Artillery Regiment,
Jesus.
and my uncles that were merchant marines that were sunk numerous times by U-boats, are probably rolling in the grave with this fucking nonsense. But here's the best part about this.
68 years he's been here.
He's been here. Here's the best part about all this situation. Do you know what the Mustad is? Mustad is?
The what?
The Mustad.
Yes.
Do you know what Mustad is? Mustad is the CIA of Israel.
Yeah.
Oh.
They
Mossad or
The Mossad. The Mossad.
Sorry.
I know. I was going to say Mossad. Yeah, okay.
I
Okay.
only know of that, believe it or not, because of Criminal Minds.
Yeah, I only know that.
NCIS.
You know what?
Okay, here.
Because I
So-
watched the Blacklist.
That
and
too, yeah.
Yeah, and that lady used to be working for Mossad.
They went after Nazi war criminals down in Chile, and they killed them and took them back for trials. They took back to trials so they could and kill the rest. So there's no statute of limitations on war crimes. The guy's 98 years old.
Yeah, but
He should be tried.
No, I figured the next.
Mike-
Go ahead.
my question if there's one guy like that, then how many else is in Canada, I guess? Because, I mean, he's not the only one, right?
A few of the rough ones probably
You don't
remaining
think
alive.
there's a lot?
There's not many alive anymore, right? Like,
Oh.
that guy is 98.
Yeah, they said Hitler died in the 70s.
Oh. So anyways,
Anyway,
you're
I
saying
digress.
no statute of limitations.
So no statute of limitations on this guy.
Right?
And the Mossad,
Yeah. Something like that.
do not forget.
Right?
Do not forgive.
You
I have
think
a funny feeling within the next 6 months, maybe a year,
they're going to come get him.
they're going to give him the umbrella gun.
But that guy's
The
98.
umbrella
You know what I
guy.
mean? It's
Oh, you mean, okay, so you're saying
Do you know what the umbrella gun is, Nick?
No.
it's an umbrella.
It's an
that's-
umbrella, and inside of it is a pellet, and inside of the pellet is a poison.
Remember the old school
and they'll
umbrellas
walk up-
with the
they'll-
metal
yeah,
tip
But
on the
the
end?
guy's already dead.
They'll
man.
walk up-
He already, it's too late.
Doesn't
man.
matter.
Doesn't matter.
The vengeance. So they'll come up and they'll give him a jab, and he'll
Yeah.
he'll drop dead in fucking Walmart.
Remember the old school umbrellas with like a hook on the end, and then it had like a silver tip, and you could use it as like a walking cane?
I think yes, I do.
Right.
Well,
remember,
in the spy
those
game,
into
in the spy
guns.
game, and in the current game is a gun.
Yeah.
But they also do a poison injection that way too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like a dart
With
for-
a pellet, just
Is
a
it?
little tiny fucking pellet. A pellet made of arsenic, and then they just come up and stab it into your body, and it ejects with air into your body, and you get fucking
No
arsenic
kidding.
poisoning.
Wow.
So I figure within the next 6 months or so, he's gonna be gone.
Oh, should have been gone. Oh, sorry.
All right, so.
That's crazy.
But I'm and here's the best part. So,
It's hard on the liberal side of it, right? No,
well, here.
if we look at it politically.
Oh, liberal. Trudeau is just the thing is getting me is we had Bill Monroe, right? Fell on the sword for Trudeau. Jody Wilson-Laybourne fell on the sword for Trudeau.
She didn't fall on the sword.
Yeah, she fell on the sword for him.
What's
Ow.
falling on a sword mean?
Well, she not really fell on the sword for him, but
She stood up to him and
she
he
stood up, but she lost.
kicked her out.
She kicked her out, but he still blamed her,
Yeah.
right? And then what's this? What was this?
More of a scapegoat.
Yeah.
I would
What was it? What was the other guy that he had? One of his best friends that he had. Was this?
Yeah. Gerard something or
Yeah.
other.
So he fell on the sword. Got a big.
He did for sure, yeah.
He got a big buyout because SNC Lavalin,
Yeah.
and he got kicked out. And then after the next election, Trudeau brought him back in after giving him severance pay.
That was his chief of staff guy?
Yeah. So he's back
What's
in it.
falling on a sword mean?
Taking one for the team.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right?
Sacrificing yourself for the
greater good or the
Yeah.
greater
To
evil.
say to make the
To
party
save
look
somebody
good,
else,
and
yeah.
then
For the greater evil.
and then you get some fucking money under the fucking
Probably
door
money
there.
or whatever.
Yeah.
So, and here's Anthony. So here's Trudeau had a conversation with Anthony. So you guys ready? Let me get this up and running.
with Anthony who?
Anthony Roja.
the House of Speaker.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's Trudeau had a conversation with him. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna need to
It's
watch
not
this.
Me?
Put down your gay Asian porn. will you?
Well, I keep hearing a phone chime. I was checking to make sure it wasn't me.
Okay.
Anthony, Tony, my friend, we kind of have a situation here, and you really need to take one for the team. You have to take one. I'm sorry, but you're the one that spoke. I can't have anything coming back onto me. No, we're in enough trouble right now with the Conservatives that we need to push this away. So I'm going to get the rest of my team and myself, and we're gonna throw you under the bus on this one. Okay, Tony, Anthony, come on, Anthony, take one for the team. Come on. I'll let you back up to the Parliament. Yes, we will.
That is epic.
Anthony,
Is it?
Who made that filter?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fuck me. That
filter's been going around forever.
Oh,
Is it? On what?
I actually on TikTok.
Is
gotta
it
get
fucking
TikTok.
Craig in his house?
Dude, I feel fucking dirty by doing that.
That's awesome.
I feel so
That's
dirty.
fucking cool, man. You should do more of those. Man.
I feel so fucking dirty by doing that. Oh my god, did I ever feel dirty?
That's awesome.
I'm like, I looked at Marinelle after. Marinelle's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Then I showed her the video, right? And then I go, I need a bath. I need a chemical bath. I feel so fucking dirty. But yeah, so that's another one that fell on the sword. So they blamed on him, and guess what? He resigned today.
After, so he did an apology,
Oh, okay.
right? So he did apologize.
He apologized. He
and then
apologized.
He's gone.
And he's gone.
Your umbrella
Yeah.
solution
Yep.
apparently is, when used in that manner, is called a a Bulgarian umbrella.
Okay.
Says a Bulgarian umbrella is an umbrella with a hidden pneumatic mechanism which injects a small poisonous pellet containing ricin, which is arsenic. Yeah. It has a hollow stalk.
I love how you fact check me and think I'm a liar.
No, I'm not telling you a liar.
No, I like what he. I like when he does
awesome.
that
It's awesome.
because
No, I was trying to find a picture to show Nick, And it came up, and I
mean,
thought
I'm
that
always
was-
have all those questions.
Oh, no, that-
and then
well, the other thing
he
about-
actually really precise with everything, and
Yeah.
then he doubled down
The other-
on.
the-
on
well,
the-
I just wanted to show Nick a picture.
I just watched the whole series of the Spy Game on Netflix, and they were talking about a whole
Because,
bunch of stuff,
I mean-
like killing of the Pope and Saddam Hussein and all that shit.
he's what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's
fact
doing the audience.
I'm not
He's
fact-checking.
he's doing the audience. People are like, oh, is
I
it
just wanted
real?
a picture.
Yeah.
No, but it's good because people are listening. Is like, Will is there. He's there for us. You know, he's double checking just to make. But because
Back to our listeners. Hi, guys, on Rumble. We're on both. And once again, we're on Facebook.
Craig doesn't BS. I don't need to fact check him.
Well, check me, because sometimes I can get it wrong and backwards and whatever, right? But we're on Facebook. We're on
No, but you're speaking
YouTube.
for other people.
Yeah.
You might trust, you might believe him, but others might just say, you know,
But yeah, so like I said, he put in his resignation today.
So he's got. You know what?
He's gone. He's gone.
Wouldn't hurt to get.
He is a parliamentary member. He is a part of. His riding is in North Bay, and there's a lady that I follow on TikTok, and she's up there. He needs to resign. Da 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 da.
So who's going to replace him? Do we know?
Well, I don't know. I don't really fucking care. But my issue is on this stuff is, you know, he did not do this himself.
Oh, of course.
He was fucking reading a piece of paper. He's not the guys that invited
Yeah,
him.
And he paused on it.
Yeah, you should have bricked.
Paused, man.
He fucking paused on it, right? That's the whole thing. He fucking paused on this whole situation.
He
So,
was just as surprised.
he is just a fucking scapegoat.
Yep.
That's all it is. He's just a fucking scapegoat. He's just a fucking, just the guy that's just gonna, like I said, he fell on the sword for Trudeau. Teflon Trudeau strikes fucking again.
So does the speaker? Is the Speaker of the House?
They got to get a new speaker now before they can go into parliamentary. Oh my God! It's a surprise. There's a scandal going on with Trudeau, and now Parliament's got to shut down till they get a new speaker.
Again.
Oh my God!
Fucking serious.
No fucking shit going on here, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So
Welcome
But
to
hold on,
China.
my
Doc.
could it be good for because it's the House of Speaker? So when I listen to
It's going to be elected by the leader of the party.
because when Per Party has a question and the other guy is fucking, especially the dumbass that's from in Montana goes completely off track with no answer. I'm like, is the House of Speaker should tell her, can you answer the fucking question, please?
No,
No. That's not
See,
his
I've
job.
always.
I can't even call you stupid. Now there was a
No, you can't name call or nothing.
there was a lady. I can't remember her name. You know, when the video I've got down, the gun ban, they come out and I go, Trudeau's gun ban. She comes
Yeah.
out and she starts talking. Like,
Yeah.
I got a video on TikTok. You haven't seen it, but she comes out and talks about the gun ban. Well, she was in Parliament and she called Trudeau dumb or something like that. And the House Speaker said, you need to apologize. She goes, I cannot apologize for somebody that's so stupid or something like that. And they kicked her out of the Parliament that day.
Because I don't even know what the guy does. He's only, it's your turn, it's your turn, it's your turn, and somebody doesn't answer the question. He's not doing anything about it. I'm like, what the fuck is his
It's supposed to be
job?
a question and answer period, and he's a controller.
It's a question.
But the thing is, I can't ask Will directly. I
Yeah.
would have to ask you the
Oh,
question.
I see. Yeah, that's
It's sort of like
You know what it is?
it's sort of like rubber bouncing. He doesn't say it back, but it's like, Mr. Nick, can you tell me why? Can you tell me why that Will went and shaved his fucking left testicle tonight and completely forgot about the right one? So
And
it's
then-
out there, on
okay.
and he's sort of judge, and basically his is the judge of the question.
And he starts saying, well, I changed the tire on my truck today and it drives really good. And then I should say, well, that's not the
Right.
question he fucking asked.
Yeah.
He's talking about your balls.
right.
But no, that's not what he does. Though.
You know what it reminds me of?
He's an adjudicator that makes sure that the proper grammar is used, and there's no slandering words done onto it, and there's
But he
no.
should have made sure the fucking people answer the question too, right?
But that's not his job.
All he gives a shit about is decorum.
Yeah, it's all decorum and policy.
Yeah.
But that goes back. That goes back to England.
The Queen's fucking.
But the
setup.
thing I don't understand is if
The only
my
thing missing
boss,
is the powdered hats.
if my boss came to me, right, and said, "Hey, this unit has come back for warranty work on the engine. Did you build the engine in that truck, or did you fix the engine in that truck?" And if I were to respond to my boss by saying, "You know, being a member of this team is very important to me, and I appreciate the hard work that everybody does, and I'm proud to say that I work here," and blah, blah, blah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he would look at me and go, "What?
Answer the fucking
Did
question.
you build that engine or not?" Well, you know, this job takes a lot of skill, and I appreciate the people that do it, and blah, 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 I'd get fired.
Exactly. But that's politics.
But that's how Parliament works. They ask
Parliament's
a question.
But it's a massive fucking waste of time.
It is,
supposed to be
because not only do they not answer the question once, but they all rephrase it 3 times and get the answer rephrased 3 times. It is one big ass waste of time.
I constantly call it question and deflection period.
It's.
I mean,
That's
they have
being nice
to. They
about
have
it,
to change They have to change it. So
It's question and deflection period. That's why I call it, and that's why I'm always going to call it.
It's ridiculous and surprising
'Cause no questions are ever answered
how many words they can use to not answer a yes or no question. Like, how many times is there a yes or no question, or a question where the answer is a number? All you need is a number, right?
it's like, how much? How much?
How much did you spend? How much did you spend? What was going on? Yeah,
And that's exactly what it is. It's like, how much was spent on this flight, or this hotel room, or this or that, or this other service. And the answer will be, our government is important, and we do lots of work internationally.
We take pride in our citizens, and we take care of everything on the go. And we will make sure that we will take this under advisement, and we will make sure that we get this bullshit done, because I need to get out of here and have lunch.
Right? I don't see how that is allowable.
Because it's under British rule.
And then they want a fucking pay raise every day.
Yeah, that's the British way of doing things. Honestly, my opinion, and this is my opinion, and opinions are like assholes.
Get rid of them all.
And mine's about that big a fucking round.
Right.
Actually, are you watching? Are you watching? Anyway, my opinion on this is we need a leader to come in and separate us from London and England. We need a total separation from the we need to be like America, total separation from England.
Okay.
Right? We need a total separation.
What benefit would that do, though, in regards to question and answer period?
Well, because when they down in the fucking States, the guys are literally calling guys bullshit.
Yeah.
If you're watching that stuff on, they call guys out on their bullshit.
Right, but they have a totally different system than we do.
Well, we need something like that system.
Because we have, I don't know what the fuck you call our system. Theirs is a representative.
System, right? It's a parliamentary system, we call it.
Yeah, well, yeah, so the States has a representative republic, right. I believe is what it's called.
Yeah.
And we have a parliamentary system.
Yeah, we have a parliamentary system.
So a percentage of each group has an amount of time in the parliament to discuss their...
You know what I think the biggest change to our system needs to be? Term limits.
Terms limits, for sure.
Well, yes.
And then fucking answers. Question and answer. And,
yes.
And
well, this is what we need term limits. Trudeau to be in for 8, 12, like fucking John Chrétien.
John Chrétien was like 8 years?
He was 10, almost 12.
10? Holy fuck.
Right?
Right.
Now, and then Brian Mulroney was another 10 years. And then Stephen Harper was a fucking another 10 years in the power. We need term limits. We need 2 fucking terms. And not 8 years in total, but 2 fucking terms. So that way you can't fucking turn around and poll and get another 4 years and you're 2 years in.
Right.
So if you do 2 terms, you get 6 years. Like that. Yeah. Right? So it's fucked. The whole system is fucked. The house needs to be fucking burnt to the ground. Politicians need to be hung up like they did years ago. And I'm sorry for saying that, but they do. But they need consequence.
Careful.
Fuck sakes. No. Here, I'm getting fucking mad on this one. So they had their fucking meeting of the minds in PEI, right? About a month ago.
Okay.
Right? And then 2 weeks ago, Trudeau had another meeting of the minds with his parliament for 3 days at a cost of $600 million.
What?
They were having what they call millionaire. They call it millionaire cut steaks.
Millionaire cuts, yeah.
$68 a fucking steak they were having. That including all the fucking wine and fucking alcohol and cigars and everything else that we're fucking having. Meanwhile, you, me, and everybody else in fucking Canada are struggling to fucking can't go buy fucking groceries.
Oh, don't worry. Trudeau has told all the CEOs of the grocery stores they need to fix his problem or he'll tax the crap out of them.
Yeah. So how do you fix the problem? Let me see.
Right.
Carbon tax for the seed that comes to the farmers pay.
Right.
Then the farmers have to put fuel in and pay
That's
carbon tax for that.
Yep.
And then the distributor picks it up from the farmer. They pays carbon tax on that.
Yep.
And then the distributor sends it to the manufacturer, and the manufacturer pays carbon tax on that.
Yep.
Then the manufacturer processes the food, which pays carbon tax on that because he's processing food.
Everything's getting taxed.
And then the trucker picks up the fucking food from the processor and sends it to the other distributor, like the distributor of carrots, whoever the fuck that is. So they pay carbon tax on that, and then the distributor of the carbon tax sends it to Loblaws or Walmart, so they pay carbon tax on that. And meanwhile, the Bank of Canada comes out and says we got another 4% increase in inflation.
I know, and then it's so what's the? I'm sorry, I'm not saying I'm against it, but what's the fucking deals with sending billions of taxpayer money over fucking Ukraine?
Why are we sending money
What
to
the
anybody?
fucking-
No. Why are we sending money anyway? And not only that, we're not sending regular money. He's taking a fucking loan out to send us some. That's like me. You're in trouble. If you're in trouble and you need money,
It feels like we're laundering money, so it looks like there's
hang on.
something weird going on.
I'm going to put this as in simple terms that anybody can understand. Okay. So, Nick, you need money. You come to me and say, Craig, I need some money. I'm like, hang on a second. So I reach into my MasterCard, pull out a couple of $1,000 and give you $1,000 and a couple $1,000 on MasterCard. Right? Now I'm paying interest on that loan that I'm giving you.
I get the best example for you after that.
Right, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing. I have no problem loaning or giving money to other countries, but you cannot do it when we're in such fucking shit terms, upside down, in debt, and we got to pull a loan out to give somebody money.
That's what I was trying to say. So I got a grant from the school from the government, right? Sitting in my bank account. Mm-hmm. Now her family overseas needs help. Now they want to borrow money from us, and I'm fine at a certain point. But I was telling my wife, I said, "You know why they're asking us for money? Because we're not charging them interest, as if they were going to get it on a credit card in a bank. They will pay interest. So borrowing it from us, they don't pay interest." I said, "But we are." Because if it comes from a loan we got, or a student loan, or about the grants, it's kind of no. But I said,
don't worry, you're going to end up paying that with interest.
If I give money from a student loan that I got, then I'm paying interest on it over the years. I'm just giving you an example.
Yep.
Well, we lend it to some people. They know, and they're not. We're not charging them interest because they're family, which is fine. But it's a little bit the same thing. You're looking at it. We're borrowing from us because we're not charging them interest, right?
Right.
That's $650 million we're sending there. We didn't say we want $1 billion back.
For him, it's the camo fucking tracksuits.
But then not only that,
and the day he came out and did the speech.
I know he's got a big cocaine. I know he's got a big cocaine problem.
The day he came out and did the speech. You see that video? Where
holy fuck!
Hold on. Not only though,
the guy
are we
used to play
giving him
music with his dick as a fucking.
He did it naked.
You guys, not only are we giving this guy the $650 million, but then Trudeau comes out and tells his wife that we're going to give her a bunch of money too. I don't know what the dollar figure is, but we're going to give her a bunch of money to help with some fucking Ukrainian
ex-wife.
PTSD.
Yeah, ex-wife.
No, not Trudeau's ex-wife.
Oh,
Zelensky's wife.
Fuck me.
He goes to Zelensky's wife, and because she's got some Ukrainian citizen mental health program shit initiative charity or whatever the hell. So he's going to give her a bunch of money now because war is stressful and everybody in Ukraine needs a fucking emotional support animal.
I like to believe
and Canada's going to buy them all.
Sorry, I had to do that one for him.
It's a big laundering money fucking scheme. That's
okay, here we go. We're $9.5 billion in debt. I mean, we've given away $9.5 billion.
Oh,
that we've given away.
That we've given away.
Just Ukraine,
and we got no money for our veterans.
And the United States actually given away. It's given away over $100 billion.
Yeah, well, the United States' GDP compared to ours is
doesn't fucking matter.
I'm just saying the U.S. can afford
$100 billion plus another fucking $9 billion.
They're like $28 trillion.
I'm just saying that the U.S. can afford it.
No, they can't.
No, they $28
Compared to us, they can.
$28 trillion in debt, man. That's fucking crazy.
Right.
It's interest on their loan that they owe right now is
It's
probably
more than
something
the-
like $600 million a second.
They said that's all.
$600,000 a
It's
second.
half their fucking
But anyway.
military budget. The interest.
But anyway, so he giving away $9.5 billion to Ukraine right now as of Friday. According to Stats Canada, there's only 20,000 homeless people.
Yeah.
If you divide that into it, each homeless person can get $400,000.
And then I saw fucking video of Kievs. Everybody is just living a normal life. Everybody's at the fucking beach.
I see the videos going. They're at the fucking club in Kiev, fucking dancing. Where's the fucking war?
So what the fuck is going on? What are we?
Where's the fucking war? And the other stuff I seen on top of it right now, the other side of the media I'm seeing is that fucking Russia's kicking their fucking hole.
Yeah.
Oh, I always believed. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah,
it.
Ukraine
And I'm
is
not
not
taking.
winning
I'm
this
not, I'm not
by any
taking
means.
Russia's side, but
Speaking of Ukraine not
they're not
winning,
winning because they.
did you see Trudeau's statement where he gets up and he's like all angry and he's Ukraine has to win this war?
Did you see the beginning
You see
opening of
that?
the video that I did?
No.
Trudeau will force us to go
hang on.
fucking die.
Well, hold on. While you're
Fucking
looking for that, this
Ukraine.
whole grocery store thing
I'm not
that we
looking
were
for it.
talking about,
I'll show you right now.
the profit margin.
Du meine Arbeit für richtig hältst, ob du glaubst, dass ich fleißig gewesen bin, dass ich gearbeitet habe, dass ich mich in diesen Jahren für dich eingesetzt habe, dass ich anständig meine Zeit verwendet habe im Dienste meines Volkes. Gib du jetzt deine Stimme ab. Wenn ja, dann tritt für mich ein, so wie ich für dich eingetreten bin.
Fucking carbon tax. Force all company to fucking pay more.
Yeah.
And then you go.
Yeah, no, you gotta
It's
figure
just
it out.
fucking dumbass. They.
We're gonna stay. We're gonna fight for Ukraine. And da-da-da. And in front, I got a kick out of it. He's in a fucking airplane hangar. It's darker than shit. There's a couple hundred fucking people there, and he's got his security guards there standing like fucking Gestapo.
Have you seen his security as of late? He has like doubled or tripled his security.
Of course he has.
Dang.
Did you see the video where the RCMP went to Buddy's house in Canada because he had posted on the internet something about
That
how
Trudeau needs to be hung.
No, so he put on there that traitors used to be drawn and quartered and something else,
Yep.
and he specifically made a statement.
That's in Calgary, dude.
He specifically made a statement saying that we need to get rid of Trudeau in the most legal way possible.
So that
And the
was legit.
FBI, or
That
not
was
the FBI, the
legit.
RCMP shows up at Buddy's house saying, you're getting pretty close to making threats against the Prime Minister.
He goes, am I making threats against Prime Minister? No, but you're getting pretty close.
And get the fuck off my porch.
All right. Yeah. He said,
Like-
get the fuck off my porch. He goes, if you want, you bring the fucking minister to my fucking house and we'll have a conversation. Yeah, I saw that. It's a guy in Calgary.
Is that where, I didn't know where it was.
Yeah, it's in
Oh,
Calgary.
you fucking hear about the guy's had a warrant. The guy has too many tickets, and he was taking a shower.
Yes,
And then he got out of his fucking shower.
Oh,
and the
that's-
RCMP is in the house. He's
that
like,
was-
holy fuck, what are you guys doing
Okay,
here?
so this is in Maple Ridge. The guy had
Where's Maple Ridge?
in Vancouver.
Okay.
So he had a photo radar ticket that was billed to him, but it wasn't him, and he's been fighting it.
Okay.
So he's in his house having a shower. He comes out and opens the door, and standing in front of the door is a guy, big black silhouette of a figure.
And a woman. I think there was.
Hang
a
on,
girl.
hang on. Let me get to the story.
Okay.
Fuck. I'm going to mute you in a second. So anyway, he comes out. There's this big fucking guy standing in the doorway of his bathroom as he's coming out. Mm-hmm. And he's like, what the fuck are you doing here? Apparently it's an RCMP officer. He's butt naked because he lives by himself.
Yeah.
And then...
And he's getting out of the shower.
And he's getting out of the bathroom,
Yeah.
going into his bedroom to change.
Yeah.
And in the beholds is a female officer.
Right.
Right? How'd you get in here? Your door was open. No, it wasn't. Yeah, your door was open.
But that's what they said.
They said. So they opened his door and come in. They said his door was open, but it wasn't. It was just closed and not locked. So they walked in his house about this fine. So he went down and making a complaint about it. So the watchman goes, oh, you're the shower guy. So he got video of his door cam of the cops just opening the door, just doing a quick knock, not hearing anything, and opening the door and coming in illegally.
Yeah.
He's got video of them at the police station talking about walking in on the guy fucking nude. He's suing the RCMP for $100 million right now.
Well,
No shit, eh?
The lawsuit's a little bit high on numbers, but yeah, I mean,
I would fucking sue him as much as fucking.
So did they arrest him, or they just
No.
came to fucking bullshit about something?
They came to the bullshit about the speeding ticket, this photo radio ticket. He goes, "That wasn't me. I wasn't there." Oh, we need the one. He goes, "Well, it's too fucking bad. Get the fuck out of my place."
but it's just to prove that, and the RCMP with the government of Canada under Trudeau is gonna get all the support to fucking wash that fucking story away. Obviously, it's just to show you that they're slowly.
Hello, Mike.
Slowly.
Michael, it's me. Michael, you know it's me. Me, the guy you're not allowed to talk to anymore.
What?
Right?
But you see how they're getting.
You stayed at our house. You ate our meals. You slept in our fucking house, rent fucking free. And because I said a few things about our illustrious leader or your boss, that you're not allowed to talk to me. You know what? You're a
Have I
fucking
heard
coward.
this
You're a
story?
piece of fucking shit. What?
Have I heard this story?
No.
Do tell.
But it's just the RCMP since
what's it to the
Who's
west of us?
Michael?
What's to the left of us? St. Albert? No, not St. Albert. What's to the left of us?
The left?
Yeah.
The left.
Like
heading-
west?
Yeah, heading that towards
Sherwood Park? Spruce Grove?
Spruce Grove. All right. So, good friend of mine, Michael Aiden Hibbs from Bay Roberts, Newfoundland. He was living in our hometown and needed a place to stay. Well, he was getting between leases and finish up his job as a radio DJ. That was a VOCM Radio 1. Anyway, we offered him
Radio DJ once.
we offered him to come stay at our house. So we took the bunk beds down and put 2 beds there, and he stayed in our house for like 4 or 5 months, having fucking dinners and shit like that. Mom cooked and fucking cleaned for him.
Right.
No, fuck, you told me about that story. Actually.
And he's an
Yeah.
RCMP officer now. So I bumped into him up at fuck. I keep forgetting the name of the place. What's the place on the way to the Grand Prairie?
White Court.
White Court. I bumped into him on White Court.
Oh, okay.
He pulled me over for speeding. I'm like,
Right.
Mike? Craig? Fuck. We started chatting. So anyway, he was up there, and then he got transferred out to Sherwood Park. So we had a couple of meetings and talked to each other, and he came to the house for our housewarming and that kind of stuff, and had break bread and everything, and went through saw our firearms and that kind of stuff, and what I was into and stuff.
Yeah, that's your RCMP contact.
Yeah, he's the RCMP guy, and he after doing this, and I'm on the bit of a watch station onto it, he doesn't talk to me anymore because of it. Conflict of interest.
No shit, eh?
That's
No
crazy. But I mean, to round up the whole topic about the RCMP based on that story is even since the trucker, it's how much they got more and more power, and it's like the FBI in the U.S.
Yeah, the FBI Canada.
Yeah, and they're
Trudeau tells the head guy what to do, and the head guy fucking does the rest of the
it's a good example of the police states.
Yeah.
They're exactly, man. They're gonna walk in your house and they're gonna see the door was open, which it doesn't mean you should walk in the house anyway.
They're not gonna walk in my house.
Yeah, but no, I know, but
they're not gonna walk in my house. If I wake up in the middle of the night and I see a fucking body that I don't know standing over my bed, I'm sorry. I'll end up going to jail because it's going to be deadly force.
probably because I mean the system. We can do nothing against the system. They're gonna say, "Oh, the door was open. He was a threat."
Doesn't matter.
Maybe you didn't have a gun in your hand. They're gonna say he had a gun, or we didn't know what he was hiding behind his fucking back.
Fuck you talking about?
There
What
are
are you talking about, Willis?
We keep talking about a woman gun in my fucking hand.
no. I mean, they all created a story to give themselves a reason to get in. That's what I'm
You
saying.
see fucking Bertha?
Huh?
You see Bertha?
Oh, I see. I know. What I'm trying to get down to is they're creating stories to give themselves. Like,
They won't need
it's
to
like-
create. They won't need to create a story for me.
No, for you maybe not, but I mean
They
in
won't.
general.
They won't because they bust into my fucking door. I'm using deadly force. Anybody bust right through my fucking door, unwanted. Anybody bust through my door, and I don't give a fuck on this. They record me on this or not. But anybody bust through my door with illegal force and come through my fucking door. Well, first of all, I got to try to get through my door first. And while you're busy pounding on trying to get into it, I'm fucking going to defend myself.
Is Alberta now is the first province to allow self-defense and property now, like
Nope.
U.S.?
Nope.
No?
Nope. No, there's
I thought I fucking listened.
No. There's no such thing as that. There's no such thing as the castle law here. But if you show that the person was threatened and that kind of stuff, yeah, you can do it. Now, if cops can bust your door, you're fucked anyway. So they're either going to pat me down, put me in fucking jail, or I'm going to take 1 or 2 with me. The first 2 shots are buckshot. Bird shot. Next 2 shots is buckshot. And next 4 shots after that, slug rounds. And if they somehow manage to get into my house while I'm fucking sleeping, I got a surprise on my headboard.
Man, I've been watching videos of those.
You can't go anywhere.
Those
You
fucking cabinet makers.
You can't go
with the headboard. Where you drops in your hands.
Yeah. The drawer has double drawer. The size fucking. I'm like, holy fuck! You can hide a lot of guns in that drawer.
Well, right now you can go in the houses because I'm using a lot of it for hunting and stuff. But normally, if you go anywhere in the house, you can't go within 6 inches of a weapon in my house. I don't fucking care. I really don't fucking care. I don't care if I'm paranoid. I just turned 57. I don't give a fucking shit anymore.
You're not paranoid. You're not making that much bullets. What you talking about?
I don't trust the government. I don't fucking trust our elected officials. I don't fucking trust our police department. I don't trust our local police department.
Right. I agree.
Yeah.
Right. When we have police officers that go to Ottawa, put a mask on so that nobody knows who the fuck they are, and beat up innocent protesters that are doing nothing except for bouncy castles and shit.
And nobody's accountable.
And nobody's accountable about it. And we have Tamara Leach and Chris Barber right now fighting for their lives in court, and then we got the Coots 4 that's been in the jail for over 600 days with no legal representation, no sentencing, and none. They're stuck in fucking jail.
So we have one. I wouldn't say one win, but so the pastor.
We have the pastor down. Yeah,
that guy's got.
He got cleared, charges dropped, and fucking taken off his system. But it's like, why are we? Trying to say this without fucking getting fucking killed here.
Oh, I know. Why are they fighting against that?
We're letting people be punished for misdemeanors and minor shit.
Fucking.
Like, can you imagine? We go hunting every weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we get pulled over by the RCMP officer, they're going to see a fucking rifle there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Will we get arrested for it? No.
No,
because what's the rules in firearms?
You can have, for non-restricted.
Yep.
You can have a riding shotgun so long as it's not loaded.
Exactly. And the firearms that they took from the Coots 4 or 5? 4.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
well, there's 4 that are in jail right now.
The ones that they took from the Coots border were not loaded, and half of them were fucking air rifles.
I like to say, man, based on your political view, you might better get a different treatment. If you wear that shirt, maybe you'll get a different treatment. I don't know. That's kind of weird. You suck up to Trudeau, they might say, go ahead, buddy, you're good to go. I don't know. It just seems like everything's so political these days. You're conservative, you'll get pulled over, you'll get in shit.
It's done from Schwab and Soros and all that fucking elitist group and Bill Gates and all that fucking nonsense shit about world population, and we need to control it because it's too much shit going on. Like where was I watching it? Somewhere in Canada. They're building a 15-minute community from scratch here in Canada.
Well, Kelowna, that burns
somewhere
down.
In Ontario.
Doing the same thing there.
Somewhere in Ontario.
They're running a 15-minute test on Kelowna. It's going to be
Kelowna,
yeah. And after fucking everything burned down fucking weirdly, and then now they're rebuilding as a 15-minute fucking.
Well, all this forest fires.
Work.
It's funny how forest fires and shit. It's just to drive people out of the communities, drive them into the fucking city. Right?
They can go search the house for a gun. They kick people away from their farm and and they get them closer to the city.
Yep, exactly.
That's how I look at it. I'm not saying it's a conspiracy. It might sound like a conspirationist or
conspiracy theory and truth is fucking what, 6 months?
When you go hunting. And
right.
Nothing
lately, yeah.
You can. Sorry, it's gonna come a little bit. I don't want to say it. So.
There's nothing in Canada that you can do. It's free.
No.
No, there definitely is not. Yeah,
Not-
you
not
need
one-
government permission to do
Everything.
Everything.
Fucking breeds and
Yeah.
We do. It's called carbon tax.
Say what?
It's called carbon tax.
Well, not only that. I mean, think about it. When you're born, you gotta.
Social insurance number and
Well,
ID
yeah,
and
you
birth
gotta
certificate.
pay for your birth certificate. Well, I mean, your parents pay for it.
Yeah.
But the second you're born, you're registered and
Into the
licensed to live
into the system.
by the government.
Yeah.
So yeah, literally, you got to be licensed.
Everything
to
that you do. Anybody out there, if you're watching,
Yep.
you can send me a message. You can send me a DM or a email is jjrocksyou@gmail.com. More than send me a message, but pick of one thing that you can do in Canada that you don't have to pay the government to do
or have permission from them.
or have permission.
Can you have a child without a birth certificate in Canada?
Nope.
so even if you're
What happens if you don't register a birth in Canada?
So they told me even if you get fraud with your identity gets stolen, they give you a new social assurance number, but you always keep the first one.
Yep.
It never goes
Nope.
away. It's always fucking there.
It's always there.
You always tied back up to him, even if you have a new one.
Well, here's the thing that opened my eyes on about it when I found out there last Christmas is that you need to pay $50 to go out and cut a fucking tree down for Christmas.
You have to pay money to go in the fucking bush to cut a tree.
Yep.
That's fucking dumb.
If you
Are
if you get
fucking
no, if you
serious?
get caught without a permit, it's like $5,000 fine.
For
Cutting down a tree.
oh,
I've been watching a lot of homesteaders.
I was gonna say fucking pissing in the forest is fucking free, but you get caught, you forget a fine. or-
indecent exposure.
If somebody, it's decent exposure. If
Well,
somebody else sees
I don't know
you,
about
right?
pissing.
Yeah. No?
Hold on, I don't know about pissing, but when COVID happened and everybody was camping on Crown land,
Yep.
right? Pissing, shitting, not disposing of it properly. Because when you piss and shit in the forest, you're supposed to dig a hole and bury it. Otherwise, it attracts bears and other wildlife.
Yep.
But because people were making such a mess and all this, you now, in order to even go on Crown land for the purposes of camping, you have to pay. You have to get
You gotta get a permit to camp
Yeah.
on Crown land.
to use Crown land as citizens we own. To use Crown land, you have to get a permit.
So Crown land
Land
is
that's
like
owned by-
provincial park.
Hang on,
the
hang on,
Rocky Mountains.
hang on. Crown land is land that's owned by the English government. Sorry, and the king and queen.
So how the fuck do
That's
you
the
know
name-
where the fuck is
That's
Crown
the
land
name
or
Crown.
not?
That's what they call it, Crown land.
But how do I know if it's Crown land or not?
Giraffes and shit like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
look on maps.
So the Rocky Mountains, they ain't air Crown land, right?
Depends
part of
on
it,
where.
Part of it. Some of it's federal.
Parks are
Parks
Crown
are
lands?
no parks are
Some
federal.
parks are federal, some parks are provincial.
But they're both
Like
Crown
Banff
land.
is a federal park,
Yeah.
I
Is it Crown
believe.
land?
Yeah,
No.
it's a taxable park.
So if it's federal, if it's home, so if it's part
So,
of
like, where we
Canada,
go
it's not
hunting?
Crown land.
When we go hunting,
Yeah.
that's Crown
Crown
land,
land.
Oh, I see.
right?
All those well sites and stuff. It's all
Is
Crown
Crown land not owned by the natives?
No.
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 No, they have their little reserves that they're on. That's it.
Whatever we.
Whatever
That was giving to them.
they were given to them, which Trudeau still hasn't fucking fixed the water situation with them.
Well, good, because I think we need them on our side too. I mean, that's not fair. What's happening?
There's a lot
to
of them still
you know?
going for Trudeau's dick. So, like I said, man, he's got a diamond dick. Gold member.
Fuck.
Fucking seriously.
Easy.
You know, it's fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid. And like I said, we need to.
You know what's getting sad is everybody knows, and it's stupid, and then everybody said, "Is it? It is
not
what
everybody.
it is." Not everybody.
I don't know. I don't know if it's bot farms or troll farms or whatever fucking shit's going on. But every day when I post up, I get 5 or 6 fucking morons. Every time I post up, I get 5 or 6 fucking morons. Every fucking time. Doesn't matter which platform, I get 5 or 6 fucking
I
morons.
swear to God, they probably all wear masks to go to fucking work or in their car.
Well,
I'm sure.
let's look at
I'm
a few
sorry,
things.
I don't want to be.
Well, you know what? Here, I talked to this to Will on this one, and we're probably going to get fucking shut down about what I'm going to say on this one because Will knows the conversation.
Well, we're gaining momentum online. So
here's the conversation.
We'll see.
Here's the conversation that I had with Will. So we were driving up. We were driving up to go for our deer on Saturday, and we were having a conversation about how upset I was about this gentleman that during the Million March,
The million person march.
the Million Person March,
Yep.
he was by himself standing up, and Antifa showed up. And when Antifa showed up here in, I think it was somewhere in Ontario, the cops left. The cops drove away.
Yeah.
And they pretty much ganged up.
They were not there.
They pretty much ganged up on this one guy,
Oh,
standing his
man.
ground, doing nothing. Everybody's shouting, "Don't fight back! Don't fight back! Don't fight back!"
Yeah, but fuck.
Hang on. Let me get this going. So he said, "Don't fight back." So basically, he got hit with umbrellas and beaten up and bruised, and then when the cops finally showed up, they arrested him.
So they arrested the guys that getting beat up.
It's the kid in Ontario that stood up against the Catholic Church bringing in LGBTQ teaching in school. Yeah, I think you've seen that guy. He has his "Make Canadian Great" hat.
Yeah, I think so.
So his
yeah.
brother got beaten up. So he's calling for. Anyway, I digress. He's calling the cops onto what happened and see where his brother is, and his brother got arrested for being non-violent by getting beaten up.
That don't make sense.
So my conversation with Will is, I said, I can't go to a protest. And Will says, why? I said, because I will get violent towards these people that are violent towards me. And I said, the sad part about the situation is that if you get one person on the conservative side or on the non-fucking nutcase left side,
Right.
that'll
You're gonna
fight
be
back.
used as a fucking
No,
yeah.
that guy that fights back and the word gets around, then the next one, 2 guys will fight back. And then the next one, 3 guys will fight back. And the next one, and then all of a sudden, it's going to be a bloody fucking war going on. And the sad thing about it, and you Antifa that are watching, guess what? You're going to fucking lose.
Yeah, because
your generation can't fight with a fuck. An old guy like me could kick your fucking ass. You can beat me down, and I'll get back up. The only way to stop old Gen Xers like myself is that I have to be dead.
Or unconscious.
right. So
No, once I wake up, I'll still fucking come after you. I'll find out where you live, and I'll come in your bed at night, and I'll fuck your mom, I'll screw your dad, and I'll drink your fucking blood.
that's the thing. So we've been standing up by our
'Cause that's
principle.
not
I get. So
creepy.
I agree with you, Craig. I agree with you, Craig. We've been standing up by our principle. But if it goes too far, and like you said, the domino effect fucking start, and we go to our civil war. If we go civil war, everybody's fucking done.
The only reason why they're getting away with what they're getting away with is because people like you and me and everything else is just standing there on our values and not fighting back because
We want to represent.
who's the dog that fucking barks? It's the little yappy motherfuckers. The big fuckers don't do anything.
Right.
Because they know
don't need to.
They know that they can fucking snap a fucking neck.
But if we do, it's get the fuck out.
But when we do start fucking getting going and start getting back and biting and everything else, this is when they got to fucking worry about everything. And that's where we're at right now.
I think we're
all
at
we
there,
need.
yeah.
All we need is that.
That domino effect to start.
All we need is that one fucking William Wallace to stand up in front and said enough of this fucking shit.
So
Exactly.
So it's actually.
I was thinking about that movie the
Is,
other day.
is that movement that they have there? They believe that they're in majority, but they're not. But they don't know that though. That's
No.
the thing. They all believe they're fucking.
No. Like I actually showed my daughter the video of it.
Silent
And
majority.
I showed my daughter the video of it,
Right.
and I said, you know what? I know your policies, and I know what your beliefs are, and everything else. But if I ever catch you doing that fucking shit, I said, I love you dearly, and I will die and perfect, and I will take a bullet for you. But if I catch you doing that fucking shit, I said, you're no longer welcome to my house, and you're no longer welcome to talk to me.
I always like to bring up, and I know
Because
it's not like
because it's getting to this point now. I want to get this final point for myself is because, and I did a video on it. You probably see the TikTok video, and my TikTok video is, "Are you tired?" Actually, let me put it up so people can actually fucking watch it, in case they haven't seen it.
On a side note,
Go ahead.
we did not all intentionally wear the same shirt. I'm just looking at the video, and I took my sweater off because it's hot and sweaty, and it looks funny. It was not intentional.
Are you done yelling yet? Okay, here we go. So this is the video that I posted up on TikTok. And basically, if you look at just take the message, people call it, you're a fucking racist. How can I be a racist? This is all I'm saying. Hey, Left. How are you? Are you done yelling yet?
I like the music.
Are you tired?
Calming.
Can you talk this morning? Same goes on the right side. Are you done yelling yet? Anybody hear you? Probably heard you all the way to South America. Did they hear you? Did they listen? I grew up in a house that vibrated. A lot of yelling going on. Nobody listened. Just shouting down and shouting down and shouting down and shouting down. But nobody listened. So, we had our million-man march for the kids. And it was a scream fest. The right was screaming, the left was screaming. The right was screaming, the left was screaming. The right was yelling, the left. You know why? Because when voices are yelling at each other about was keeping sex education to the proper age in school. The left, you want to go yelling and screaming and saying they're our children, we can do what we want, backed by the unions, backed by the educational correction, and backed by the statement is that there are kids and you parents don't get to raise them. I seem to remember not that long ago, teachers were yelling and screaming about, we're not raising your children. You should do better at home with your children. And now it's the other way around. You're taking control of the children. So, what do you want? You want to control the children? Or you want the parents to raise the children? It takes a village to raise a child. And right now, the village is not talking to each other. The village is burning and burning and burning, and we're blowing down houses and burning the village just to try to save somebody that are burning alive in the fire. So, are your voices sore? Are you done yelling? Are you ready to listen? If you're not ready to listen to the other side, both left and right, if you're not ready to listen to the other side, then guess what? Nothing's going to get done. Nothing is going to get done. And our children will be lost.
Yeah.
Canadians, you can do better. Anyway. Hey, Left.
I think that's the most reasonable thing I've ever seen you say.
Yeah, that was pretty emotional actually. Yeah. I didn't see it to be like that, but right. I mean,
for a guy who's usually fucking fuck.
Human beings needs a purpose.
I like that guy.
If you have kids and then your kids are not the purpose.
The whole thing about the party saying they're shouting that their kids is not your fucking kids.
It's not their fucking kids, no.
To quote Bill Cosby, unfortunately, Bill Cosby, I brought you in this world and I'll take you out.
My mom said that.
Right, but seriously though, if they're yelling at somebody, you're not listening. You're just yelling, and all you're trying to do is get you're beating somebody into submission. And the problem with beating with somebody into submission, they'll take it for so long, and then they start rising up, and then you got a worse situation.
Yes.
Right.
You know what? That's funny. You said yelling. I watched that compilation, that Karen compilation video. It's just yelling.
I can't.
Like, what the fuck is going on?
I can't watch that shit anymore. I can't watch that shit anymore.
They made death metal fucking music songs on the compilation. There's just a bunch of Karens just yelling. I'm like, seriously?
Yeah, I can't watch that. I can't watch those Karen stuff anymore.
Holy crap! Yeah, that's insane.
With all the shit going on in the world, I can't watch that shit anymore because it just gets me too fucking riled up. Right. So. Anyway, boys, hour and a half.
Right on.
So anyway, For you guys that are on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, both Rumble sites, and on Twitch, I want to say thank you for joining us. We're going to be back again on Friday. Let's see what Trudeau does something stupid on that. If not, then we're going to start talking about our hunting things. So, it's interesting week, an interesting world that we're into. But yeah, like I said, once again for us, thanks for watching, boys. And I'm Crazy Craig.
Not K-Snake, no.
Hey, that was the man.
Have a good night.
That was man of many words, the wonderful Will. But anyway, I want to say thank you guys for coming on. Once again, it's just a shorty tonight. Friday night, maybe a bit longer, but it is hunting season, and we have to get up early to go kill Bambi. And Bambi tastes delicious.
Bambi's yummy.
Bambi's very yummy. Anyway, want to say thank you for joining for Dad Shooting Shit. And thank you very much, boys. And see you Friday.